ancient Greece, divided into states, each ruled by its own king. The king of Thebes was Androcles. The mighty Hercules and his son Hylas were loyal to this brave ruler.
I'm the king of Thebes!
Good-natured brawling was a necessity to keep the young warriors fit and strong, for wars were always present.
That's enough now, boys. Come on, we're leaving now.
Big bully? You do.
History tells us of the wars. Legends tell us of an era when the unforeseen perils of the mystical unknown were always lurking. This is one of those legends.
Look there, the sun!
What are you trying to say? Where do you come from?
This blood is not from wounds, but is fallen from the heavens, with flames and poisonous serpents. Monstrous powers are now devastating Greece. In all our cities, the people are fleeing before the deadly shadow which is bringing night without end. Can't you see? A rain of blood and fire, death and ruin are descending upon the cities of Greece. From the heavens! From the heavens!
What do they mean? I don't know. It must be a sign from the heavens. Only the prophet Tiresias can tell us what it means. He's in Thebes. Come on.
But not by menacing or by punishing, but through their life-giving powers they have spoken.
What have they said? O wise Tiresias.
Who knows? Who can say? A peril hangs over all our land. A peril from afar, unknown.
Who is threatening us? Who would dare attack the Greeks?
Evil is upon us. Forces of unbelievable horror out of the west, where few have been, through the straits from which no vessel has returned. Across unknown seas, beyond the straits from which no man has yet returned.
From beyond the straits, Tiresias told us, from beyond the straits, across the great ocean, lies a terrible danger threatening us. And I say to you, kings of Grecian cities, that we must attack these evil forces before they reach our shores. Attack them and destroy them.
If it were my decision, I would not hesitate to join my forces with yours. But it's the Council of 30 which governs my lands, and it's difficult for 30 councillors to ever manage to reach an accord.
Thanks to the gods, I alone command in my kingdom. Androcles is right. We should attack rather than just defend ourselves.
Xenope.
Yes.
Better to divide ourselves. One force attacks, the other defends. Dear brothers, we didn't come here to bring up the things which divide us. We must unite against the enemy that menaces us. Would you perhaps prefer that we wait here helplessly for the moment when the enemy will decide to attack, to destroy all of our cities?
My soldiers are invincible, and my navy big enough to transport them anywhere.
Her centipede.
Naturally, we're not so foolish as to abandon my city.
Watch, Androcles. Look at the outlines of Greece over on the map, and within the confines of my own land. I swear by all the gods on high that no enemy will ever pass them. Here! To there!
If you think I've been impressed with such a childish spectacle, you're mistaken. Even a king can court misfortune if he's too intriguing.
May I point out to you, the tribute money for the last war is still waiting to be paid. If you think to fill your coffers with my gold because we're now forced to be allies, no!
All right. I must go alone, with my own warriors, abandoning my kingdom to defend all of yours.
Have no fear. I shall see to it that nobody sits upon your throne during your absence. Your throne shall be rebuilt the day you return, Androcles.
What a waste of a fine throne. It was carved especially for me in Tyros.
We shall sculpt one far more beautiful to celebrate your homecoming.
Mine? Ours, you mean?
You'll leave me once again, and I'm to wait here as before.
But I didn't say anything.
No, I know you far too well. You won't let Androcles go alone. Why do you men like to chase after glory instead of remaining by your fireside, particularly with a loving wife? An adoring son who's too weak to go on your dangerous voyages, even to confront life.
And you, though judging me so badly, still succeed in loving me.
I've heaped curses on your head many times. But it seems that the very gods will die, my dear, before I leave here.
Dianara, I love you too. You know I do.
Yes, and it adds to my suffering.
No, this time I don't want to leave. I've already made up my mind. But if I once had any doubts, I don't have any more. I refuse to let you suffer for me any longer.
Is that true? Do you swear it?
I swear by the gods. The time has come for me to settle down to a calm and tranquil life, like the rest of the men.
What do you want?
Pardon me, Dianara. I've been waiting for Hercules to let me know when we can put to sea.
Leave now if you wish. Hercules is staying in Thebes.
What do you mean? But what do we do? You have to come, Hercules. You must. We can't possibly wait any longer. You know that.
I'm being reasonable. That's why I'm not leaving Thebes. Here I have my home, my wife, and my son. And it's time now that I enjoy them in peace.
He's right. And you, Androcles, I must insist you won't get him away from me another time.
Very well, then. But I've always been ready to accompany you wherever you've led, even through the most terrible dangers, and even though I was afraid. Well, perhaps Dianara is right. If I had a beautiful wife and son, I would think the same way. Goodbye now, Hercules. I'll wait for you at the palace. We must try my fine old wine of Tyro and drink to our health and to my voyage.
Do you think he'll be very mad?
Difficult to say before he wakes up. No matter, we're miles offshore.
When Papa finds out I put a sleeping powder in his wine.
Hey, he's coming around.
You take over.
Go on.
If he finds out that I'm here on board, we're all done for.
Wait, I'll come with you.
No, you stay here.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Yes.
How long have we been at sea?
Since sunup.
And where's your fleet?
Well...
And where are your warriors?
I have none. It's because of that I brought you with us.
I understand. And is this your crew?
Right. Galley slaves and cut purses.
Fine company.
It's the best I could find.
But I thought you were the king of thieves. Aren't you?
I fought against the soothsayers, the senators, the commanders of the army. Aren't you always saying that democracy is...
Never mind. Anyway, I was right to smash the throne, wasn't I? Now, how do you intend to beat the enemy? Oh, I forgot. You've got Timotheus.
No need for irony. An enemy we've never seen is twice as powerful. We now have to find out who this enemy is. From what unknown land he threatens us. How strong he is. How great are his armies. From where does he intend to attack us? Hercules, what are you doing?
I'm sleepy.
I'm upset. I prefer to hit somebody.
Wake up. I brought you some food.
Oh, it's impossible. I hid down here in this hole 6 long days. I've gotten seasick in the bargain. I'm going up.
No, you don't. Don't you move. We'll also Hercules find you on board. The only thing he's been asking all these days is whether you're at home safe and sound.
Did you tell him I was?
Don't be stiff.
What else did he say?
Nothing. Mostly sleep. When he doesn't sleep, he fishes.
Fishes?
Fishes.
Caught many fish?
Nah.
Hercules is sleeping. Androcles is up astern and won't bother us. Don't worry. Land isn't that far away. Just make certain nobody comes down here.
The water can't be far off, and the men will be back soon. We should leave before the sun goes down. Look yonder. There in that direction is a mysterious country. If we can find it with the aid of the gods, we can confront the danger that's menacing us.
What makes you so sure the gods will help us?
I'll go look for the men now. I can't believe that rats gnawed those water bags. Human rats with swords, maybe. Certainly not the best of men for an enterprise like this. Sleep well. Don't trouble yourself. I'll wake you just before we go aboard.
The sky.
Nothing doing, I've told you. It's not time yet for your father to find you on board. Once we pass through the strait.
I've had enough. I'm coming up.
Quiet. The sailors are coming back.
Shut up, you little weasel.
Cause the wind to cease. Thank you.
Go harder!
That makes me feel better. Come here.
You should await our return, unless some passing ship is willing to repatriate you.
You think that's a good idea? Hey, Hercules.
A very good idea. Even if they are criminals, there's no reason why they should be sent to the death.
But what about us?
For us, it's different. We set out on this voyage of our own free will. Well, at least you did.
How can the three of us navigate this ship?
Three? You mean two of you?
Huh?
One shall man the sails, the other the helm. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will work out wonderfully.
You get back there.
There he is.
falling apart.
Are you crazy?
I'm dying. I'd much rather face my father. And maybe I can help Andrew.
Don't be ridiculous. Not more than a minute ago, Hercules decided to help us. You know, with the sail.
There's something up ahead. Go see what it is.
You all the tiller!
Hurry! Hurry! What is it? My father. Hear my plea. If Androcles is still alive, if it is this you wish to tell me, grant me that we might meet again. Grant it that it be in my power to save him. O Zeus, my father.
I will not harm you.
Please put an end to this torment. Kill me.
Who are you? What god persecutes you?
Go away, stranger. Go away.
Who has imprisoned you?
He was a man like you. But he can be everything. A great serpent, water, a terrible tempest. The air that you breathe, the earth you walk upon. Go away. No one knows in what form he will next appear.
Who is the monster who threatens you?
Proteus. Watch out! Save yourself! It's him! It's Proteus!
She gives good counsel. Go away. I don't want intruders on my island. Leave here now, or you'll be dead by nightfall.
I'm saved.
Yes, Proteus is dead. That is his blood. This rocky cliff, the whole island, is Proteus himself. He nourished himself on the blood of you and other victims. But now it is all over.
You think so? It was my people who left me as a sacrifice to prevent him from destroying them. When you killed him, you went against the will of the gods.
No. Without the help of the gods, I would never have succeeded in slaying that monster. And the gods will help us again.
There's my country. Atlantis. Today is dedicated to Uranus. The queen is in the temple's sacred ceremony.
No, my only son, no! Can't take my son from me! No!
And those children are dedicated to Uranus. They're going to the mountain of the dead.
Forgive me if I interrupt the ceremony, but the mists that protect our island have vanished as if by magic. I saw it from the mountain. It's now my fear Atlantis can be seen by mortal eyes.
Uranus has abandoned us. That explains his anger. Listen, thunder over on the great mountain. We must sacrifice to Proteus.
Wait! Proteus does not need human victims any longer.
You dare enter here? Who are you?
Hercules of Thebes. My father, the omnipotent Zeus, has guided me here to your land.
Let him alone. No mortal has ever dared set foot on the sacred island of Atlantis before. What are you doing here? What foolhardy reason has led you to defy the ire of our gods?
I do not believe in evil gods. Such gods I have been taught to hate. I combat gods which demand human sacrifices and slake their thirst for human blood. For this reason I have slain Proteus and saved the life of a maiden who was sacrificed to his monstrous fury.
You lie. Dear Mother, forgive me.
Why this silence? Your daughter is alive, and yet there is no joy in your eyes.
You have committed the most terrible of sacrileges. You have killed the son of Uranus, Proteus, and at his death the mists which had protected Atlantis for centuries were dissolved.
What has Atlantis to hide which mortal man must not behold?
For what reason have you come here to Atlantis? Hercules of Thebes?
I have brought Ismene back to her mother. And if the gods were as angry as you say, they never would have allowed me to come this far, nor helped me to destroy Proteus.
Perhaps you are right and we are wrong.
But
If we have committed errors, we must remedy them and give our thanks to him who has opened our eyes. Come, my daughter. I am happy you have returned. I can only ask your forgiveness and render my thanks to him who has saved you.
It is not me you should thank, but the fate which has brought me here in search of a friend.
Fate must have been more concerned for the well-being of Ismene than for the well-being of your friend, sending you here to our shores. No mortal has ever landed here before. You are the first.
My friend Androcles vanished at sea during a storm. I'm convinced he's alive, but he's in danger.
Were he here, I would not hesitate to tell you. I would go to any lengths to help him out of gratitude to you for having saved the life of my daughter. But now we must celebrate your victory over Proteus. May it signify good fortune for our land. You shall be my guest. You have only to ask for anything you wish, and it shall be given to you.
It seems as if I've awakened from a nightmare. I can't bear to think of the terrible end I was destined for. You're more beautiful than ever. And I love you more than ever.
I well understand your feelings. But if Hercules had not saved you as he did, your fate would have been far less terrible.
Oh, what are you saying? Far less terrible.
When I offered you as a sacrifice to Proteus, it was not for the reason that you think. Not to satisfy the lust of that accursed monster. There was no need to sacrifice the daughter of a queen. You are the daughter of Antinea. You are my daughter. If you had to die, it was for a far more noble and fatal reason than that. What reason? Your destiny is bound to mine, Ismene, just as mine is bound to my kingdom. I never told you the truth before because death and truth have the same meaning for me. Unfortunately, nothing has changed. On the day that a daughter of mine shall survive me, it is written in the sacred books, Atlantis shall be destroyed.
Mother, then
You must die.
No. No. I don't want to die. No. I don't want to die. Oh, don't let them kill me. No.
Take her away.
No, I won't.
Androcles! Androcles! Androcles, wait! Androcles, why didn't you...
No, it's not possible.
What is not possible?
That man. I saw myself. It was Androcles.
Androcles? I don't understand.
I don't understand myself. I'm sure I saw my friend Androcles. And yet...
I don't doubt your words.
I suppose you think I've lost my mind. Even I now seem only to have dreamed it all.
No, what you've experienced is quite normal. Often the desire to see a loved one creates the illusion of seeing visions.
Yes, perhaps you're right.
Besides, you are wearied from your long journey. Seeing nothing but death and hardships along the way, you must try to relax and put your mind at peace with more pleasant things.
Silas, wake up! There are horsemen coming.
Won't you leave me in peace? I've been waiting for this for days. Now I want to sleep.
Get up! They're coming closer. One of the men is carrying a girl with him. It looks like she's a prisoner.
A girl?
Put her down and tie her to that stake. We'll wait here till sunset.
Why wait till sunset? Let's kill her now.
It's orders of Antinea. When it's time, we'll throw her from the cliffs to the rocks below. Don't you look at me like that. We're merely obeying your mother. If it were up to me...
What are you doing?
Now, save that girl. You want to see them kill her?
No, but I don't want to save her by getting killed myself.
Look out.
No, I speared the last one. Good. Quick, the girl.
Courage. Now, don't you be afraid. We're here to protect you.
Courage.
It's no use. It's no use.
Why say that?
Where could I go? No matter where, it's my destiny. But I die now.
Don't be foolish. We'd want to kill you. What kind of people live here?
Unfriendly and somewhat nervous.
Fly for your lives at once. They'll kill you, too. They have possibly already killed the great Hercules.
Hercules? Is he far away?
Do you know him?
He's my father. Don't worry now. If he's here, we're all safe.
We in Greece are more interested in the graces and art than in magical apparitions.
What you witness is not magic, but nature itself. Here at Atlantis, we try to subjugate nature to our own scope.
I am satisfied with nature as it is. Savage and gentle at the same time. Cruel and yet generous.
Perhaps that is because your strength and your courage make it possible for you not to be afraid of the mysteries of the universe.
Why? Do you fear them?
Perhaps. Why are you so anxious to leave? Remain here with us. Have you not enjoyed my company?
I must find Androcles. I shall have no peace until I discover what has happened to him.
Perhaps your friend is dead. Perhaps his body lies at the bottom of the sea.
I would like to stay here with you, Antinea. But at least for now, it is not possible.
What a pity. Tomorrow I shall place at your disposal a ship so that you may continue your search. There's only one thing that I ask. You must promise me that you will return.
I shall return. This I promise you.
I hate you. I loathe you. Why did you come to Atlantis? What do you want of us?
But what are you saying? Androcles, you must be mad.
No. You are mad. If you think you're able to combat the force of Atlantis with the pitiful strength of your muscles. You may kill me if you wish. But you'll all be destroyed. Destroyed by the forces of our queen. There will be no mercy for those who attempt to defy our power. There'll be no hope of escape for you.
Androcles, listen to me.
No. You listen to me, whoever you are. You must die. And with you, all Greeks will perish as blood rains down and purifies the earth. The skies will burst into flame to hail our victory, destroying the temples of your meaningless gods. And a great god will return to his own, Uranus, to rule over all.
What you say is blasphemy.
I'm sorry, Hercules. I did not wish for you...
But why did you lie to me? Why didn't you tell me he was here?
You are too suspicious. Who knows what sinister motives you attribute to my acts? Perhaps you even believe those insane visions created out of your sick mind.
I believe in what I see and what I hear. And you can't deny that you've lied to me.
I told you that Androcles was not in Atlantis. I suppose you think that poor madman is your friend. Your very best friend for whom you were willing to leave your home and sacrifice your life.
But why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to spare you further grief. As far as you are concerned, Androcles is dead. Now I do not know whether it is better to have pity on him and let him go on suffering in his madness, or whether to...
No. If you have pitied him up to now, I beg you to continue to pity him. and to forgive me for having doubted the sincerity of your feelings.
Take him away and see that he is well treated. Do not worry about Androcles. Perhaps if you decide to stay here together, we can nurse him back to health. That is, if you so desire. Here, drink this wine. It will put your spirit at rest. I hope that tomorrow you will have decided to remain here for as long as you wish, even for the rest of your life.
Strangers. No one from here would have dared to attack us.
So, only 2 men managed to overcome 10 of you.
Antinea, send me back with new men. I assure you this time they won't get away. I beg you. I swear it. Such a thing won't happen again.
Yes, you're right. It won't happen again.
No, no! Don't put me in the acid! No, don't kill me! No! Let me go! Don't kill me! No! No! No!
I've had to imprison Androcles. In such a state of mind, he could easily be dangerous.
Dangerous for whom?
Dangerous for Atlantis.
I am the Queen of Atlantis. It is I who decide about life and death. Open it. Poor Androcles. Too fragile for the weight he had to support. Now somebody else will sit on the throne that was destined for him.
Hercules.
Take him to the valley and let him die like the rest of the weaklings. And then go find me Ismene and kill her. Kill her!
couldn't have escaped through the window. The bars are intact.
Where is he? He can't have disappeared. Find him if you value your life.
The soldier. They've got Androcles. Let's go after them.
You're mad. They'll kill you.
I only want to follow them, see where they put him. Come on.
Here comes the board. Get it, get it, get it.
Did you hurt yourself?
It's Hercules.
Sergeant! Yes, sir? Hold! You bringing us another customer? Yes, there he is. Take him down and lower him into the pit. And feed all the rest of them while you're there.
I thought you were swallowed up by the sea, along with that cursed ship.
Both of us believe that you were drowned, too. Afterwards, when Hylas helped me free that girl...
What is Hylas doing here?
But he was on the ship with us, and don't be angry.
Hylas, what are you going to do?
Hercules, there are too many. If we were helped by the men of the valley, we'd be able to finish them off easier.
Can we set them free?
Down there, there's a barricade. We gotta break it down.
Hylas, you can't do that by yourself. Even if you should break through, the guards would here. It's better to run, hide ourselves.
If my father finds me here with a girl, he'll never let me out of the house. I'd better do something useful before he gets hold of me. Then we can hide somewhere.
Oh!
To put him in there.
May Zeus be praised. He's alive.
To the barricade! Prisoners are escaping! Kill every one of them! The soldiers! Answer!
Wounds, these open sores that cover our bodies. It's Antinea who's done this, treating us like animals. And every day we curse the fates who keep us alive, and that monstrous queen who put us here to starve.
But why? What is the meaning of all this?
To create a new race. Up there in the mountain of the dead is a miraculous rock which has the power to change all men.
Change men? What do you mean?
I don't know. I only know that we are doomed. Every year, the guards of Antinea choose the children, destined to be changed by the rock and its powers. A few resist, others don't.
Those boys that I saw?
Yes, we were like them before we were taken to the mountain, many years ago. Look at us now. We are the few who resisted the rock and its influence. Those who succumbed have never been seen since. Many say that they now live in the world of the supernatural, creatures of evil, invincible.
I'll go to the mountain.
That is to attack Atlantis! No, Hercules is right. We will never be really free until we destroy the power of that rock forever. I will go with you.
Wait for me here and take care of Androcles. When I return, we shall decide what to do.
Yes, Father.
Come along.
Don't be sad. Just wait. Before long, it'll all be over. We'll go to Greece together. Life is different there. And in spring, it's unbelievable. We'll just think about all our todays and tomorrows.
Stranger, come. We're going to attack the city.
Stop! You're all mad! You heard the orders from my father!
We all know Hercules, but he can't give us orders now. If you're afraid, stay here with your father. But we want our revenge.
I must try to stop them. Look after Androcles and his maiden.
there is the source of good and evil for all men. Look, down there is the fiery rock, which holds the secret of life or death. You don't believe me, Hercules? You think I'm mad? The suffering has warped my mind, is that it? But what if it's true? You can't believe that a piece of rock can destroy a man as we know him. You can't believe that a piece of rock can change bodies as well as minds. That rock may give us life, Hercules, but it also brings death. With dead men who walk, Hercules, unbelievable horror!
It was his destiny. I'm sure he's better off where he is now.
When the light touched that man, he disappeared.
The rock can also take life.
Who are you, priest? There's no sign of years on your face, nor the passing of time in your eyes.
In ages past, before Zeus, your father, reigned over the earth and over mankind, another god, immense and powerful, dominated Olympus. Uranus. Betrayed by his own sons, Uranus was struck down and thrust into the great unknown. The gore which flowed from his hideous wounds fell upon the seas and sank into the waters. And though all the earth needed that divine cleansing rain, only a few drops fell on Atlantis, making us the heirs to all the powers of Uranus. And the blood of the gods became a rock, living and vibrant, a rock that gave light and darkness and evil. Antinea, the queen of the island, was eager to make use of the rock's powers. Hundreds of years have passed, ages of evil rituals and murders. Now, after much searching, Antinea has found the mystic secrets of Uranus and will use them to make herself omnipotent, destroying all mankind and the gods.
You are a priest, Satan. How can you speak so of death and destruction?
I was the last high priest dedicated to Uranus, and I still worship here at his sacred shrine. I'll serve him forever.
Uranus was a just god, not a god of revenge. If what you say is true, Zainab, this stone must be destroyed. It has already caused too much evil.
The blood of Uranus can never be destroyed by no one on this earth. The rock of the god will only lose its power when touched by a force above and beyond this earth on which we live.
You know the secret of this force, Zainab. Tell me.
I can reveal to only one man the secret mysteries of the gods, but he must show me that he is stronger than the rock itself. Take this bar, Hercules, and demonstrate your strength.
Father, help me. I do not do this out of pride. This you know. It is only to cause the hearts of stone to swell up with pity, to let their eyes fill with tears, the tears of common humanity. Do not abandon me in this trial.
Hercules of Thebes. Only the rays of the sun can destroy the rock of Uranus. When a man can remove that stone and a ray of sunlight shines upon the rock, then we will see the end of the reign of Antinea, of Atlantis, and of all its inhabitants.
Thank you, Zainab, and have no fear. I shall succeed in defeating Antinea, without destroying Atlantis or her inhabitants. With the help of my companions, I shall put an end to her reign.
Antinea! Antinea! Where's my son? Where's Androcles?
Have no fear. Your son is alive. He is safe.
Why didn't you have him killed? Why did you spare him?
Because of you, Hercules. Listen to me. I could have had your son killed, and with him your friend. I could have had you killed, too. Perhaps I should have. For that is what my people advised me. But I did not heed their advice. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to live because I love you. If you will join me in the conquest of the world, all mankind will recognize me as their queen and adore you as the one and only God. Love me, Hercules, and together we shall reign over men and gods.
And how do you expect to conquer the world?
These are my soldiers, my men, against which no force in the world can combat. Of a supreme race born of the blood of Uranus. Pick up that table, Hercules, and hurl it away if you are able to. With this new race, I can dominate the world. And you shall be at my side.
This is a mad dream, Antinea, but I shall put an end to the madness.
And so once again you have disobeyed me. Yes, I know. But the slaves wanted to attack the city, and there wasn't any time to stop them. Where are the others? I don't know. Timotheus got away with Ismene and Androcles, but when I tried to join them, I was attacked. I was hit from behind by one of those strange men with white hair. And when I came to, I found myself here. Maybe they use magic.
Father, look. Now I remember. Now I know what this room is. The mist that rose up. Androcles invoking my help. This is the room where Androcles lost his memory and consciousness. And Antinea means to do the same thing to us. Gallery must lead to the temple. The other one should lead to the sea. Go, Hylas, and leave this island.
And you, Father?
I'll join you as soon as I can.
Father.
Go, Hylas. This time you must obey me. It's a favor I ask. Take care of your mother. They've discovered our escape. Hurry!
Hey!
Ismene?
Captured, and Androcles with her. I tried to protect them. I threw myself on those soldiers. I fought like a lion. I confused them. I must have killed at least 50.
But Ismene's a prisoner?
Yes.
Where is she?
Down on that ship. She and Androcles are to be sacrificed. They'll set fire to the ship and let it drift away in the wind.
We've got to get aboard that ship.
What did you say?
Start yelling.
Right now?
You heard me. Call for help.
You lost your mind out!
I told you to start yelling.
Help somebody! Help! He's a lunatic! Help me, please!
Louder.
Help! I'm a sacrifice! Help me, somebody! Save me! Save me! Please save me!
I've brought another prisoner. Raise the sail and go ashore. We haven't seen the signal. I carry the Queen's orders. Move! Don't cry out, Ismene. You're saved now.
Riley.
Be quiet, stupid. And you, yes.
Help! Help! I'm a ruined man!
Slowly the sun will move, Hercules, and where shadow has been, bright sunlight will shine. Go, Hercules, leave this island. The fates have decreed that you shall live.
In a short while, the ship will be aflame, and the waves of the sea satiated will not seek other victims. And thus they will protect the voyage of our warriors.
There's the signal. I'll set the ship afire.
What are you doing?
Hey! Who are you?
Cut Timotheus loose. Be quick!
Look! Hercules!
Hercules! What's going on? What ship is this? Where are we bound?
Don't you remember anything?
Oh, there was a shipwreck. I fell overboard. I called your name. There was a bright light shining. I don't remember anymore.
So then you don't know what you did.
Why? What did I do?
You saved all of Greece.